Alright, we are live. We are gonna do some building today. We are not gonna wipe code entirely. Hey Abdul, how are you doing? I'm just gonna go ahead and tweet this out that I'm live right now. Not gonna be live for long. Yeah, Shopcn, exactly. I don't know if that is a project I'm gonna keep building for a very long time. Not really sure about it. I just find that it's fun. I don't know why. Just give me a sec. Copy the URL. How do I copy the URL? Okay. Is this stream even working fine? Okay, it is. Perfect. Oof. Come here, Twitter. Alright. We are live for a little bit. Before I am not even sharing my screen. Great. Before I go off to sleep, and just gonna paste the link, and probably gonna attach the thumbnail type of thing which I created. Hold on. With live, it is so dangerous to bring stuff to your main monitor. You might be sharing stuff that you might not want to share. Alright. Why is this not working? Can you show me the embed? Okay, it doesn't matter, to be honest. Just gonna... Okay. Now this is just a wait game. I'm just gonna remove this. So, okay. I have this basic stuff already made out by Claude Code, and with I coded it myself and also took help of Claude Code. Bro, one CLI or even a start template. Next.js plus I couldn't understand. But if you want something like that, like a way to just get starter templates very quickly, there is a thing called as Better T Stack. Let me just show you. It has a lot of different options where you can pick up stuff and just create a template around. So you can pick all of these things. So if I want to use tan stack start, why cannot I select it? I think it's stack builder. I think it's this one. Yeah, so I can just pick tan stack start, Frontend, yeah, native, we don't need it. Backend can be Hono, runtime can be Bun, TRPC, I like it. Postgres, please. Drizzle, DB setup if you want. You can they don't have planet scale. If you're using to be really, I'm using Neon because it's free. Yeah, just use all of this and you will get this one command which will do everything for you. Yeah, this is very, very cool. The person who made it is actually in contact with me always. Not always, but let me just show you his profile. And I'm also sharing him that he has been shouted out in this live stream. So he builds this very actively. There are some companies that sponsor him, and when it is Theo approved. So yeah. I'm also gonna what happened? Okay, I'm gonna share that. Hey Aman, I did some promotion for Better T Stack on my live. Theo, yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing, you know. Nowadays, it's a thing. But yeah, this is cool. I should have used it. I didn't. My bad. I spent a lot of time to just do this. I don't know why. There are still a little bit of quirks like using better T stack. Like if you want to use backend and frontend both as Next.js, it's currently not possible. Yo, Wagme with Priyansh, how are you doing? All right. So the next thing, okay. So if you don't know how the system works, it is basically a Shadcn store, like where you as a creator or as a publisher can publish. Okay, hold on. What's happening with the chat box? Let me just make sure that it appears. All right. So you as a creator can create Shadcn components and you can publish these on this store. It will have a CLI and everything. I'm going to create that. So once you publish this, people can go ahead and purchase it. So for now it's going to be Stripe. If you like, if people want, it can like, I can create adapters for different things like Polar and 21st. I do not have any idea. I don't know what that is. This is the first time that rings a bell, but Dada, please a full stack project tutorial video series. Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's something I'm gonna do in the future. Not really sure right now. 21st dev. Hold on. I keep closing the browser. I'm sorry. Oh, it is here. 21st dev. What is this? Okay, there already is a thing. Okay, this is. But does this have paid components? Hey Tanmay, how are you doing? Mindset, man, like I don't think my mindset is anything special. I just create videos for fun, I guess. Yeah, I think are any of these paid components? I just wanna know. Like so far everything looks pretty much free, you know? I mean, I like this. This is good. Like I'm not trying to be a competitor or something like that for now, at least. Oh, they also have paid ones. So how do they handle paid ones? Do they like give you a token which you can use to like install it using the Shadcn CLI or something like that? Because that's what I'm trying to do with Shopcn. Again, like Shopcn is not something which like I'm going to like getting really serious with it. Just a silly side project which I don't know. It just interests me a lot. Let's see. The Droid. What browser do you use? It's Dia. Not my favorite browser, to be honest. I'm waiting for a Comet invite, and even then, I'm not even sure if I'm gonna use Comet or not. Yeah. So for now, my favorite browser is Chrome, but I don't know. Dia looks a little bit better, but the AI features of Dia are just annoying for me. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm gonna put this here so that I don't close it 10 different times. Explore it, you will get it. Like, yeah, sure, but like I don't have a lot of time on this stream right now. Like, is there a way I can get a paid component right here? Oh, it's an upgrade option here. 200. Oh, it's a credit based system. Yeah, it has a lot of AI stuff here, so maybe that's where the credits come in. Yeah, I'm trying hard to find a paid component. It's what? Hello? Hello? As I said, I'm not really impressed with Dia. I got this right now. Okay, damn. It's an Arc browser all over again. Can this work? Let's wait. It restarting. All right. At least it has all of my tabs again. Let me just go ahead and open my stream back on my other monitor. Nah, I'm not a fan of Firefox. I'm sorry, man. I do not like. There is a very good browser called as Zen. If you don't know, it's like Arc. It looks completely like Arc. It's better than Arc, but it's Firefox. I don't want to use Firefox. Damn, we are already at 12 views. Okay, like I don't expect anybody at this time to just stay up, you know. Go to the templates on the header. Okay. Oh, so the entire okay, so okay. I mean, I'm not gonna buy this and test this, of course, but like, how does this work? Does it have like a token system? Yale, Maharashtra, Yale, Bagar. I mean, to be fair, it's very late. Even late for me. I don't consider streaming at this time at all. So, okay, so if I try to download this. How can I download? Like, are these templates like, okay, let me just find the. Okay, so yeah, these templates, it doesn't feel like it's completely Shadcn based. Like it might be built using Shadcn, but it's not supporting the Shadcn CLI, which I'm talking about. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a thing called a Shadcn registry. So whenever you do something like Shadcn add component, it goes and fetches the Shadcn registry and does that. So I wanna build a registry marketplace where people can upload their registry and get paid for it. I use Zen, but the lack of web store sucks. Yeah, and I just don't like Firefox. I'm sorry. Hello, teacher. Count my attendance. I am not teaching anything, Nasir, today. I'm simply building. I'm at least trying to. I haven't wrote a single line of code to starting the stream, but getting distracted. F this. We are already late. Let's start building. Yeah, man. Like, I agree. Okay, so where do I even start now? Okay, so where I left it off before, I wanted to actually go ahead and make a quick version which I can demo out for Twitter. So right now I have this create checkout one which Cloud Code generated. So yeah, and this comment I just added. Yeah, everything should be a product. And after this, I need a webhook, right? So webhook must be somewhere in BetterAuth because I set that up in BetterAuth. Okay, so it's not set up. Perfect. So here, do I have a stripe.ts file? Okay, yeah, I do. Perfect. So if a payment is completed, yeah, I do need the checkout ID. Why it is crying? Why is it crying? How do I get the checkout ID? Is it like in payment? I'm just gonna say get checkout ID. I don't remember, like it's been a while I've done this stuff. No, not the ID. Okay, it might actually be just the ID, you know, because like it's the checkout.session.completed event, might just be the ID. Nice project idea. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Just felt interesting. Stripe is available in India? No, not really. I just have access to a demo mode. Maybe I do have access to Stripe because I used to do stuff with it before and the access doesn't seem to have been removed from me. So yeah. Now, what I like to do is I don't want to rely on the webhook event itself. So I'm just gonna go ahead and refetch it. So const checkout session is equal to sessions retrieve.id. Why are you? What? Oh, it's Stripe client. Okay, makes sense. And then we wanna check if it's paid or not. So if checkout session dot status, I guess. Okay, it's complete. So most likely if it's complete, it's probably gonna be paid. Also I wanna check if the checkout session. I think there's also invoice for this. So invoice dot what? Okay, leave this for now. I just want to make a working version. I can deal with Stripe shenanigans later. By the way, if you are here, just try and go ahead and try to like this live stream. It helps boosting the algorithm. I'm not that dude who likes to promote that stuff, but like just do it. Okay, so if checkout session is not complete, then what I want to do is okay, hold on. If the checkout session is not complete, I wanna change the status. No, I don't want to just return. I want to change the status to the payment is not completed. So await db dot update. What table was it? Inventory. Yeah, with payment completed false, where inventory dot checkout ID is ID. Or else, yeah, payment completed true. Yeah. Except I don't like to use else. Like I can just return it here. I don't know if it works with await. Yeah, it does. Okay, it doesn't. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna do this. And why is it crying? I am so bad with bracket stuff. I'm really sorry. Which bracket am I missing now? Am I missing something? Oh, it is it's the else which I was missing. Very good. If you completely switch to Cloud Code, will you consider using SuperMaven for tab complete or keep using Cursor? Cursor uses SuperMaven now, so it's basically just SuperMaven. Remove any. I mean, adding just else fix this. I'm sorry. It's like right now it's 1 a.m. and my brain stopped working 1 hour ago already. So I don't know what I'm doing exactly, and my speed is super slow. And I was about to sleep, so that's why I went like maybe I should do something. Probably gonna be live for another hour. Let's see. Okay, so if the checkout is not complete, we're gonna set it to false. What else should we do? Is there anything else to do here? I don't think so. I'm just gonna save this for now. If we deal with something, we will deal with it later. We need to set up the webhook secret, and we already have the Stripe key in the env. I'm pretty sure about that. So let me just go ahead and I don't know how I should show you the Stripe stuff. My Stripe is in Safari, so let me just go ahead and pull up Safari. I'm gonna do login and stuff, and let's see. Stripe.com. I'm just logging in on my other monitor. Sign in. Damn, why do you have to send OTP every single day? Where is the OTP? Okay. One thing I don't like about Stripe is the dashboard has gotten yeah, my internet has troubles, and that's why my Stripe dashboard is stuck on signing in. You can see on your screen, yeah, but you cannot see my other screen, which is the Stripe dashboard. Just go ahead and switch. Okay, I have to switch accounts now. How slow is this? Let me just go ahead and make sure I already have the Stripe. I'll do that later. I have 3 sandboxes. I'm gonna create one more, or just use whatever I already have. Doesn't matter at this point. Stripe dashboard, can you actually be fast for me, please? I cannot afford to waste a lot of time on your dashboard. Okay, I might need to change the keys and stuff. Like at this point, like I already have leaked these keys before anyways, so I'm just gonna go to developers, gonna go to webhooks. I actually need to start ngrok tunnel, so it's on localhost 8080, right? Yeah. ngrok http 8080. Perfect. Now I can simply just use this for the webhook stuff. Let's go back here. I'm gonna add an endpoint. Endpoint should be this. Oh, we actually need to check what BetterAuth uses. I forgot about it. Because I'm using Stripe through BetterAuth and handling the webhooks that way. So alright, I got distracted for a second. Oh yeah, this is the /API/auth/Stripe/webhook. Okay. And yeah, events on my account, select events. I'm just gonna select everything. I'm too lazy for all of this. Add events. क्या कर रहे हो? I am building something which I don't even know how it works. Okay, enough kidding. I'm building a Shadcn marketplace where people can sell their components and generate tokens. Like the purchasers can generate tokens and install it that way and authenticate themselves. It's gonna be a pretty simple project. Yeah. Oh, I need the signing secret. So hold on, I'm just gonna go. I need to pull in my Safari and VS Code from now on. Okay, I got it. Just gonna go ahead and pull this up. I also need to actually make sure I have the correct Stripe secret key. Mac, yes, I do use a Mac. Embedded engineer. Nope. Just a regular stupid web developer. Okay, I guess I'm done with that. And see, I'm gonna actually kill Discord. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna pull Safari to the other side. Okay, now I think everything is fine. Okay, why is the window managing stuff like super janky right now? Okay, now I think we are good to go. Do we need to worry about? Oh, we need to see how BetterAuth handles. I think there are since now I need to like use tokens for stuff. I really wanna see how I can do it, like generate tokens. Yeah, so there are custom expiration, remaining count, and refill system. So how I'm gonna do it is like each customer would have a token which they can generate. It's probably gonna be a single use token, and it's gonna be valid for 5 minutes. So I think this is going to be very useful for me. And since it's going to be on a user level, it's going to be very handy. Oh damn, we are already on 42 views. Damn. that day we were nowhere close. Like I'm so wrong. Like the day I streamed on an evening, I didn't get anywhere near this views this quickly. Anyways, so creating an API key using this. So okay, you can create an API key using client side as well. I only want to do it on server. I don't want people to just create API keys as they please. Is there a way I can stop people from doing this though? Like, I don't want them to decide how much. Like, I don't want them to decide how much time it's gonna be valid for. It's going to be a disaster, you know. I'm thinking of. I don't know how I feel about this. Hardcore time on server. Yeah, that will work, but it's not gonna stop anyone from calling this on front end. So if I just manually file this request to my BetterAuth server, and like people are still gonna be able to get an API key. And what I'm worried about is like they will just get like like they will just be able to set an expiry which is infinite, and I don't want that. Maybe I need to use hooks here. Like, is there something I can do here? API key plugin, custom key generator, default key length, default prefix. Maximum length of the name. Key expiration options, default expiration, disable custom expires. Whether to disable expire time passed on the client true, expire time will be based on the default values. Default is false. Yeah, we probably need this. Okay, so we also need the max expiry in, and it's in days. Don't need in days, but yeah, we can just simply say 1 day. Like, if this is off, nobody's gonna be able to do it anyways. So I already have this set up, I guess. I just need to pass in the config for this. Yeah, simply say disable. Okay, hold on, what was it again? Okay, it was inside key expiration. Disable custom expiration true. Max expires in 1 because it's in days. So yeah, rate limit. Should we add rate limit? There is no default for this. I don't want to set up rate limit then. Can do it later on. Disable session for a valid session, so we automatically mock a session for if we find a valid API. Automatically mock a session for the user if we find a valid API key in the request headers. Yeah, we don't need this. So I'm also gonna say disable session. The last thing I want is people being able to sign into accounts just by using the API keys which we generated. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Is there anything we need? I think there was also prefix. We could be a little bit cool with that. Let's use this. I really like BetterAuth. Starting characters config. Default prefix. Okay, let's use default prefix. Shop cn underscore. Okay, I need a comma. Keep forgetting that. Yeah, I guess now this is done. The next thing we need is we actually need to have to generate a user token. So it's gonna create a new, like router. I'm just gonna call, not in schema. What am I doing? Yeah, again, I'm very sleepy right now. So in trpc I'm gonna create a new folder. I'm gonna call it user, which will have everything related to the user, and I'm also gonna create a new index.ts file, and I'm gonna copy the payments one as a boilerplate. I'm gonna paste this. I'm gonna start removing stuff from here. It's gonna be users router. Are you using MongoDB? No, I am using Postgres. I'm gonna leave the imports for now. We probably might need that. What else? We need to actually add this somewhere, right? So probably it's in here. No, it's in index.ts file. Users. To import this. Okay, so now here in the user we need a way to generate this API token. So let's do, by the way, people viewing this stream, just do me a favor and hit the like button. It really helps me. Last video, like last live stream, it really helped me a lot, so please do that if you can. So I don't want to use get user, we already use better auth for that. I want to do generate API key, and this is going to be protected procedure because okay, so the protected procedure basically automatically checks if the user is logged in or not, and of course we don't want people to be able to generate API keys if they are not logged in. But here we don't need to do any checks. Like even if the person does not have anything, we can simply just generate a key for them. It's not a big deal at all. So I'm just gonna say await const API key is equal to await auth dot API dot generate. I guess I forgot the API how to do that. Create API key. API key. Did we not have the expiration time here? Can you do a tutorial on how to effectively use Cloud Code? Also make how to make the use of cursor the most, etc. Yeah, I am leaning a lot towards these kind of videos nowadays. Like I can already see the future of this channel going towards that direction. So yeah, probably gonna make that now that I have access to Cloud Code. I'm not sure how long, but probably gonna make that. I'm already a fan of Cloud Code. I don't like the cursor agent anymore because it keeps missing files. Okay, did we not set first of all, let me see what does it need. Like why is it crying so much? Why does it need all of this? Like why does it need a body? Okay, so I can simply leave it like this, but I cannot have it without body, which is strange. But let's go back to, you know, what was that auth.ts file, and key expiration default expires in, and what was the format for that? I know it was not in days. In milliseconds. So I want 5 minutes to ms. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at this. I probably should have converted in my head itself, but it's fine, I don't care. Is this 10 stack start? Yes, this is. I recently have been falling in love with 10 stack start, and also that the fact that even though I like Next.js, I cannot use this. Like I cannot use Next.js because my laptop is going to hog a lot of, like, it's going to struggle if I go live at the same time. Would the $20 cursor plan sufficient to build full stack personal side projects? I currently use $20 cursor plan, probably use 80% of the limit. Yeah, I think so. Like it completely depends upon how much you use the agent itself. Like as you like since I've started, I haven't even touched the agent, which is sad because I'm paying $100 for this. But yeah, like I'm a person who doesn't use agent all that much, except when I'm vibe coding or there's something I really don't want to deal with. For example, it's going to be web page design. I just ask. I used to ask Cursor to do it. Now I'll ask Cloud Code to do it. So I guess the best starting point for you is going to be $20 and just see if it's working for you and then ramp up as you need. Like I wouldn't recommend jumping right in with $100 and $200 plans. So that's the reason I got the $100 plans. I was very upset with the limits Cursor applied recently. They basically nerfed all of their plans. I mean the $20 plan, and they have now introduced the $60 plan. So I don't know. I just wanted to try this out. People were saying that Cloud Code works really well. So yeah. Okay. So now we already have the default expiry. Damn, same problem here. Cannot run Next.js and VS Code simultaneously for more than 30-40 minutes. After that, one of them will crash. I mean, it does not crash for me. It just really gets really slow. And like, if I'm recording, it's going to do in such a way like it's gonna have cuts in the video, and it's very unpredictable when it's gonna happen. Like there was a video I recently published on the App Rights YouTube channel, and it was based on Stripe. So what happened there was like it was struggling. A single page compilation would take around a minute, and I was like done at this point because like, and even a 404 page took 1 minute and 30 seconds to compile. I was just done. I also made a post about it, and to be fair, like Vercel was really quick to hop on that and let me know that it was my antivirus, which my work enforced me to install that, and it was the antivirus which was doing that, and which is fair. Like antivirus always sucks, but you know, like I didn't have that problem with TanStack Start before, so I'm not a Next.js hater. I like it. I really love what they're doing. It's just not for me right now with all the stuff I'm going through. Okay, so now we have the API key probably, and we're gonna see how the API key looks. So we have the key stuff here. Okay, so we can simply do return API key. So we also need to, okay, I keep forgetting. I'm giving a lot of attention to the chat and I keep forgetting stuff. I'm really sorry. We also need to have remaining users. We want to also have remaining default key expiration. Maybe it's in this remaining users. Okay, I cannot do this. Remaining. How can I set that? Just show me that. Why is it not here? What can I do here? Not permissions. Is it in rate limits? Remaining, maybe. No. I hate this. Why don't they have like a simple code snippet that helps me do that? If you want to choose one LLM for everything, that is code, general, conversation, which one do you use? ChatGPT? If it's going to be one for everything, I'm gonna use Claude. Like I don't think for general usage, OpenAI, like I don't care about OpenAI, to be honest. Like of course they are doing good stuff, but like general chats, I don't really care about what LLM I'm using, unless it's like giving really stupid information. Hello Grok. I do not understand why they don't get off from Webpack and use ES build rolled on or some. They do not use Webpack. They have their own TurboPack thing, which is now also in production. I believe they use that for production projects, like for builds as well, which is cool. But like, I don't know what's up with it. Probably I'm using it wrong, but anyways, like I stopped thinking about it. Maybe the time I get a new Mac, I can probably do that. Maybe the remaining is not here. Maybe it's in the users one. Yeah, really great. I only want one remaining so that every time it's reset. Is there a get API key method here? Okay, I don't want to be able to get, I just want to be able to generate. Turbo is still in beta. Maybe in next 16 they are going to make. By the way, thanks for the video on Transtack. Thank you so much for watching that. Hope it was helpful. I think the next there is a website called Are We Turbo Yet? Yeah, so if we go here, production, yes. So Turbo Pack is now suitable for production according to them. All the tests are passing. Again, there might be some stupid edge cases here and there, but at this point, like if you are running it in a production, just try giving it a shot. If it works or not, I don't think it hurts. I mean, on development, it's fine. Like, to be fair, Next.js works really good if I'm not streaming. It just doesn't like to work if I'm recording. So yeah. Yeah, I guess this is done for now. I probably won't need all of these things. Okay, so now maybe I can work on the front end itself, and this is where Cloud Code comes in. I'm gonna go ahead into my terminal. The reason I have these both different and not using Turbo repo is because I cannot copy this from here and paste it in Cloud Code if I'm using the Turbo repo one. Okay. Now, by the way, like I have seen some streamers use Nightbot or something like that. Maybe I should start using too. The web version is going to be a landing page I'm gonna use. So I'm not gonna make stuff in that, but bunx create start app, and I'm gonna call it just app, I guess. Maybe I can rename it later, it doesn't matter. Just wanna create a working thing. Like at this point I have one Stack start app running and also one server running. I'm also installing one at the same time, and I'm also streaming, so I don't think it's struggling a lot. So that's what I like about this. And I mean, I like React server components was something that I really, okay, hold on, cd app bun dev. What do you mean the service was stopped? What? Okay, the port. Yeah, my bad. I'm gonna use 3001 for it. What Mac? I am using the M1 base model, the 8GB RAM one. I know. Before you start flaming me, this is the. I mean, it has served its time. It has literally built my career. I cannot hate on it, but I think it's overstaying its welcome now. Now, okay. The ePipe error, I always keep getting this. I'm gonna create a new terminal again. I cannot. Do I need to stop the stream now? Do you have an external? I do. Yeah, it is an ultra wide monitor. But this ePipe error, I keep getting it. Maybe I need to reset my Mac. The only way to fix this is restarting your system, and I don't want to do this. How do I restart a shell? How to restart Mac shell? This just tells you how noob I am in all of these things, that I need to Google stuff like this. I don't want to use item. Just tell me, give me a command to do this. Okay. I cannot. Does pnpm work? Does npm work? It's my first time on your stream. Can I see how far your own library is built? Not exactly a library right now, but this is what I am with right now. Let me just close out everything since it's not even working at this point. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably I'm gonna ask Cloud Code, but this is what I have. 3 stuff. Like one is the landing page with web. The open source project is gonna have 2 things, which is gonna be one as a server, so you can host this server standalone on Hetzner or something like that. Use the TRPC stuff in your own front end and make it work like that. Or you can just simply use the app which I'm building, which is gonna be integrated with the server itself. So you can simply just host that app and the server and replace the Stripe keys, replace the app name, and just go ahead and go on with your day selling Shadcn components. Other than that, I'm also gonna make a CLI because I want people to be able to push their registries to this server. So I want to make it a very seamless experience, but for now this is not a very seamless experience for me. Ask Cloud Code for this. Yeah, source might work. I almost forgot the source command. Thanks. ZSHRC. Oh yeah, it's not. It happened with me the last time I used Drizzle ORM. I had like Drizzle config and stuff. Is it because I'm already running a please don't tell me that it's because I'm already running a TanStack app. I don't want this to fail, like please. Bun dev. Okay, it's still not working, but if I do bun dev here, okay. So the thing which was already working stopped working. Really great. I love my life. I love this MacBook. I love my life. Okay, what's Cloud Code saying? I help you fix the weight configuration. It's not a weight configuration error, please. What? Let me check the app folder here. There are 2 weights? No, there aren't. Okay, there's one in. What? Okay, okay, but does not make sense, right? It was working before, right? The web app in the apps folder was working before. Now randomly something happened and getting e-pipes on both both TanStack start apps. I think this has something to do with my system. Please, I like that it uses the internet tool calls really good. Cursor cannot. It just cannot. Please go to the internet and find solution to something like that. I'm on macOS, by the way. Damn, we already 97 views. That's crazy. Okay, while it does, I'm gonna go ahead scroll Twitter for a bit. Pretty sure it's not gonna work today. I have to restart this, and I'm not willing to create the stream again after restarting. Maybe I'm just gonna go for a factory reset this weekend. This is happening way too this is frequently. I just cannot take this anymore. Okay, damn. Do you know the latest news? Do you remember those people from Claude Code who left Anthropic to go for Cursor? Well, turns out they came back to Anthropic now. What's happening right now? There's Mark Zuckerberg who is... I'm already done with Copus full limit? I only sent 2 messages. Yeah. Yeah, the system data, I mean... Hold on, let me just... Okay, what it is saying? Clear wheat cache. And node modules, I don't think it's gonna do anything. Let me just go ahead and try removing the cache, might do stuff. I keep getting e-pipes. I'm at this point I'm getting my first Mac this week. Any suggestions to take care Mac or any accessories I should look for? Yes, I'm looking to have a good monitor as well. So if you're going to have a monitor, just stick with the smaller Mac. Is what my opinion but for accessories, I have the older ones, so I do not know about anything about the MagSafe stuff, but just get a docking station if you're going to have a lot of accessories. In docking station there are a lot of different nuances. You probably should go ahead and research. The CalDigit ones just work fine, but they are super expensive. So I have a Dell one. The reason I got a Dell docking station is because it used to support adding an additional display to my Mac. So one thing I didn't know about my display, about my Mac, is that it only supports one display at a time, one external display. And back when I was in my hometown, I used to have 2 1080p monitors, and I was so happy that I got these 2 monitors, and I wanted to use this to have a good experience, but it just does not want it to work. But then I got this Dell one, and specifically this Dell one because this has some virtual GPU or some kind of thing, and just connected it and it just works. But it also hogs a lot of your memory, so make sure you use it responsibly. For now, I have an ultra wide monitor here, so I don't even use that dock for that anymore. I just use it for connecting stuff. Just works fine. Yeah, I think hub is the most important thing. Other than that, I would highly recommend Apple products. Especially if you're in India, Apple products are very, very expensive to repair. I'm not even kidding at this point. I have had my iPhone break, I have had my iPad break, and it's just complete mess. This is a hot take, okay? You might call me stupid for this, but just get an Apple Care plan. Just don't risk with it. If you're buying a MacBook which is already expensive, which goes upside of 2 lakhs, something like that, you probably should get an Apple Care Plus. It's good. I think it's 17,000 for 2 years. And I don't know about Mac, but I'm pretty sure if the damage is catastrophic on your Mac, so if you run a bulldozer over your Mac, they won't replace it. But if there's damage or any other stuff, they will replace it for a certain fee. At least you don't have to buy a completely new Mac or buy a screen for 50,000 rupees. So yeah, I think Apple Care is a must. Whenever I buy Apple products, I have Apple Care for them. So these AirPods Max I got a few days ago, I got Apple Care for them because I know that I don't handle these properly. My iPhone, my iPad were Apple Care covered till now. They are now expired, so I need to use them more carefully. But I have had my iPhone and iPad replaced one time already this year, and all within the span of a week. So student discount, yeah. You know what? I really want to get the Google AI student discount, but I'm not even in college anymore. Like the only thing my college was useful for is like getting student discounts, and I'm so sad that I cannot get it anymore. ePiper, can you? I'm gonna do some stuff myself. Random ePipe errors, Mac OS. Okay, what? Okay, maybe the Node.js repo might have something because like it's Apple Silicon M1. I mean, if you have Gemini Pro at this point, just make most of it. I recently just cancelled my ChatGPT subscription because I got Perplexity for rather cheap. I don't know if I can mention that in this stream itself. I don't want them to come after me or something like that, but you can just feel free to DM me on Twitter or something like that. Maybe I can help you. I have like Perplexity Pro for 2 years now, like for the 2 years in the future. So I just canceled my ChatGPT subscription. Okay, let me just go ahead and use the regular terminal and see if it works. Oh damn, I already don't like this. CD, documents, projects, yeah, just use whatever, shop, CN, apps, web, or maybe just app, bun dev. I cannot. So we ended up building absolutely nothing, it turns out. Okay, but while we are at it, since the servers are already running, maybe we can like try to create a new functionality here for like adding the registry. So so this is not going to be just one-off stream. I'm gonna stream about this more, but I'm just a little, scared that I don't want this to die on me every time I stream. So I'm probably gonna reset my Mac soon. All right. So there is going to be products here. So there are going to be, okay. So there's going to be Shadcn components which people can sell, and I want to also create a collection for that. So people can create a collection of products which they can just sell as one or at a discounted rate, and people will get access to all of the products inside it. And yeah, so there's a registry JSON here. We can use the time, since we cannot code anymore, we can use the time to understand the Shadcn registry. I haven't even read the docs properly yet, and I don't even know how it works correctly. We might spend time doing that right now. But this is going to contain all the JSON inside it, and if the person has access to it, we are just going to return the JSON. So if you don't know something like Astonity UI, it has something like, okay, browse components. If we go to something like 3D pin, so if you go to CLI instruction, you see that they use Shadcn registry and they just pass in this JSON. So if we go to this JSON file, you will see that this follows some kind of a syntax for Shadcn registry. So yeah, we can use this, but what my vision for this project is, like, if you go to this URL directly, you won't get any JSON, but you need to pass in something like a token, and it could be shopcn underscore something, and only if this is correct you're gonna get the JSON back. Now again, like, people can just copy paste code and share it to people. That's not my headache. It's more of a legal kind of headache. You have to make the components load smoothly. I find most of the UI libraries fail in this. Yeah, I mean, for the initial version I just planned for the people to just like share screenshots, you know. It's more of a like a later kind of thing. I really want to see if this works or not, this project. If it's not gonna work, it's not really worth spending a lot of time in. And the problem is that a lot of this is dynamic, and dynamically loading in these components is going to be a problem. Not saying it's not possible, it's very much possible, but I am not sure if I'm willing to take on that headache anytime soon. All right. Whew. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do it if the project works. I just cannot deal with this. Like, is there no fix? Do I really need to reset this Mac? Okay, anyways, let's go to Shadcn registry. It sucks because this week I wanna create a lot of videos, and at the same time I'm working at app, right? So I just cannot reset my Mac anytime in the week, you know. Okay, you can use the Shadcn CLI to run your own code registry. Running your own registry allows you to distribute your custom components, hooks, pages, config, rules, and other files to project. And recently, I think Shadcn posted that you can literally share templates and stuff, you know. Let me just go ahead and find that tweet. I had saved that in my bookmarks. Just give me a sec. I hope, like, if this works, like, we could finally get to build something, but just doesn't want to work. Oh, did I not save Shadcn's post? Really great. Need to find it again. Send the error log to GPT sometimes. Yeah, I might do that, you know. First, let me actually find the... Okay, yeah, I found the tweet. Alright, so we have added universal item support to registry. Any framework, any language, you can distribute code, config, workflows, MCPs, agent rules, anything. So this is the reason I actually started creating it. I didn't even like this post. I refused to believe it because I remember I said bookmarked it and probably didn't do it. Okay, anyways, let me just open my ChatGPT. I have a lot of different stuff in ChatGPT I might not want to show, so let me just go ahead and configure that. I do still have Plus. I cancelled it, but it's still with me for now, so just gonna close the sidebar, go to the terminal itself, just gonna copy this. I'm just gonna use the big guns O3. I keep getting this error when running a tan stack start app. Restarting the Mac usually works, but I want a permanent fix. This is not related, not just exclusive to TanStack start apps, but I have also experienced this while using Drizzle ORM CLI. So this must be an universal issue. I am using Mac OS. Yeah. Oh, Mac OS. What's this version called? Sonoma, right? whatever. I don't care. Thinking. Take all your time, ChatGPT. Just give me a proper fix. What do you think of Theo's T3 chat? How he is profitable with just $8 subscription? I have a T3.chat subscription. I got it for free. Theo gave me for free because like I'm a content creator, and one day he posted like we are giving all the content creators free, like T3 chat for 6 months or something like that. I believe I still have. Not sure. I haven't used it in a while. But I'm pretty sure the way they are profitable is because they started with a ton of credits from Amazon, Google, Microsoft. Like they had like ton of Azure credits, I'm pretty sure. So it helped them kickstart it. And if you don't watch Theo videos, I really recommend watching it because like in a recent video, I think he mentioned like I'm pretty sure it was like the Windsurf saga. No, it was about the cursor pricing saga. So he mentioned like a lot of the user don't even use the $8 usage, and there are just a few people who use like $100 of usage. So it's very easy to offset that, and they still get margins because people don't use a lot of services. Like even after buying, they don't use. So yeah, and they have very generous limit. Like they have fixed messages limit, and they probably gonna switch to token limits. So not really sure about how their profits are going to increase or decrease, but right now they are very specific about how much limits they have. Yeah, and Claude, like anything like Claude and stuff, is the premium tier. So premium tier limits have like 500 or 400 messages per month limit. T3 chat doesn't have any expensive models anymore. Gemini 2.5 Pro, Claude, etc. all have 100 message per month. Rest all the models are cheap to run on Claude with all the grades. I mean, I won't blame them. They don't have that advantage, I mean, if you look something like Claude Code, it's they Claude is owned by them, right? By Anthropic, so they decide the price for that. So, and they are a big company. They are willing to eat the cost, and the price they are mentioning, it probably takes a lot less for them to run these models. So they're just going out all and just giving you these limits, crazy limits on the max plans. But at the same time, they are like giving a hard time to Cursor, even with the discounted pricing. So I can imagine like how T3 chat does not have an advantage like that, and they have to deal with all of these pricings themselves. And I mean, I like his approach. Well, instead of going into loss, they would rather just uh, stay in profit. He has experience running companies, so, and I don't, so I do not really know what would be the best way for him. But I mean, like, good luck to him, I guess. People are digging his product. Child ES build. Everything is pointing out to ES build. I'm sure something is wrong. Let's try this. ARM64. Okay. Should print 20. I mean, version is not something it's. But everything is pointing towards. Yeah, it's ES build. It's immediately getting killed right away. I ran the command, but I want to explain a lot. But other than that, I also want to mention how 100 of Watcher FD Safari Chrome requests can exhaust the process limit. will this work? I am a little nervous about this. So if the stream ends because I run this command, just know what happened, you know. Okay, it's still not working. Cache, clean, force. It's still not working. I cleared cache and increased process file limit, but nothing is working. I think it is ES build since it just messed things up for me like that. Move yourself to the right. Yeah, I mean it, like the reason I have it on left is because it doesn't like work well with Cloud Code being on the right, but okay, for now I guess I can do that. When I'm like, if this works and if I'm coding again, I will move it back to left. Now we are already at 2 a.m. and I literally have done nothing. Absolutely nothing. What a shame. Started the stream to build something, ended up debugging my entire Mac for whatever reason. Why is Y Combinator news coming up in search? Damn, we have 156 views now. That is, my mind is blown. We have easily surpassed what we got before. Just anyone who is watching, new to this channel, new to this stream, just make sure go ahead and hit the like button. It really helps a lot with the algorithm, but I'm not really sure if you can do that because I am messing up this stream big time. My Mac doesn't want to work and I'm really sorry for that. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. But like at least, okay, to be fair, even Cloud Code pointed out that it's ES build. You know what? Maybe I should try removing the node modules, you know? Maybe it's not that bad of an idea. How easy was that? Like, it usually does not remove this easily. What? Okay, maybe it's bun because like the service was stopped and then I just get e-pipes. Okay, so we have progress here. Okay, there's still no node modules. What do you mean? There is no log file in that cat package.json. What's happening here? I want to know. No, man, I do not have experience with automation at all. I mean, I do. Okay. To be honest, I do a lot. Because back in the day, I did some questionable stuff. I'm really not going to share here, but I use Puppeteer. I use Selenium. I haven't used Playwright. Yeah, you got it. I mean, there's still different kind of things you could do wrong with automation stuff, but the logs are not appearing. Can I actually install packages? Is my bun installation broken by any chance? There's no node. I'm pretty sure it's here. There's node models here. Okay, so if I run pnpm dev here, it just doesn't want to do it. I cannot. Yeah, I don't remember how I installed node, to be honest. Oh, I do have nvm is the reinstall command. Reinstall node using nvm. This might actually work, but at this point I'm already way over. I need to go and sleep. Late night coding. Where is the lo-fi vibes? Fake code. I mean, yeah. You won on this one. I mean, I'm already way too sleepy right now, so probably just gonna go and sleep now. And this doesn't want to work, so yeah. Okay, does it mean that this is gonna delete all of my global packages? Please don't say that. I'm gonna cry out loud. Okay, let's try it out now. Even if this works right now, I'm just gonna be. I was about to just scream in happiness. Yeah, something is just wrong with ES build, This log file probably not gonna work, right? Yeah. I'm getting tired, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the entire purpose of stream is already dead long before. What are you doing, man? Oh, man, I'm getting tired of my Mac. So I was building this Shadcn shop kind of thing where people can buy Shadcn templates and use a token to authenticate themselves. But I also have like Claude Code, but I was all ready to just code today. And I mean, it's just not working. It's something with the system or with the ES build. I don't even know what's happening right now. So I'm just using O3 for it to like see what's wrong. Yeah, I am exhausted right now, way too much. Okay, just hope someone understands your and sponsors you a new Mac. I mean, who's gonna do that? I'm gonna have to buy it myself. To be fair, I have been using this Mac for like the past 5 years easily, and it's been really good to deal with. All of my videos on this channel, except the first few ones, like the first few ones were on a stupid Windows laptop, but all the late, like 2020 onwards, are all shot on this Mac. So, like, I cannot hate this one. What am I gonna go to? Windows? Nah. Okay, so code signing. Jump to fix B. Okay. Clear quarantine ad hoc sign. Gatekeeper often flags the go binary after npm unpacks it. macOS then throws. Are these sign? Are these commands good? You know what? At this point, I don't care. I'm gonna go complete wipe coder mode. Yeah, this still doesn't wanna work. I probably should do individually. Okay. So maybe I should remove node modules. Do I take the risk of removing them? Oh, I need to go to node modules. The apps, app, bundle. Even if this work, I'm ending the stream right now. Maybe it will. Maybe it will work. It worked. I have never been this happy that an app started. I have never been this happy that a boilerplate application started and it is running. Abdul, you are goated. You are absolutely goated. Like, I underestimated ChatGPT a little bit ago. I just said that I would not use ChatGPT for anything serious, but damn. Okay, this made my day. This made my day. Yeah, I need to save this chat because this is gonna happen again. I'm sure with my luck, this is gonna happen again. And I'm gonna make a video on this probably. ES build, add this to your troubleshooting section, whatever, just add this. Okay, I guess that's it for the stream. It's already 2:15 a.m. and I'm getting tired. I have to start. I also have to work tomorrow first thing in the morning. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Special thanks to Abdul for suggesting me this idea. Or else I would have just resetted my entire Mac, and I really didn't want to do it with all the data I have in it. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much everyone for being here. It's 191 views on this stream, which is pretty crazy, to be honest. Like I have no words at this point. I just go ahead and like the stream if you watch me suffer and you enjoyed it. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video or in the next live stream. Maybe it's gonna be next live stream because I don't have time for recording a video at this point. So yeah, I'll see you guys in next whatever it is. Bye. Okay, that was super cringe.